It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the
Mike care about the way.
The drive will start. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop.
That's one right there, Pete.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial. The kick started.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Now it's second down here. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The shotgun running play call.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Now they're running on the toss. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Got Vaughn out there too.
Here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Let's go. On the
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's caught. It's Burns. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Terrell. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
What's up?
This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A quick throw out left, complete. And his tackle, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice toss.
The ball is picked off.
Pissed.
He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Movement here from the tight end. Defense is coming after him.
They wouldn't let me throw that.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. It's a quick grab. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And it's a bunch formation. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Pitch to the back. Breaking tackles. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. He shreds the tackle. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Handoff to the right side. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. It was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life different.
Looking for a man deep down the left side.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. As the first down is still going. The tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Good throw. The catch is made.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass.
Yes.
Not a big return.
But we've been gone on that.
Scoring threats. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. The back's got it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A gain sets up a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Get some space around the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I wish you would have fumbled.
He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 19, set to kick off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tight end goes in motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Terrell. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A play action, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. A completion makes it 2nd down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the tailbacks got it again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The offense going with the hurry-up. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Ball handed off. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Handoff from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still on it. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, clock to the right. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all.
You got B too.
Great play.
You got everybody on your team. B.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4.
You got everybody, huh?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
No huddle now for the offense.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the runner takes off to his right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's John. They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks right for a quick completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Hebe keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Ugly ball. Got it done, though. Oh, my God.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Good game, kid. Oh, no, I was scared.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.